Hello and welcome. It's been a while. I think it's been a week maybe. So I've been super busy and couldn't stream, and I'm a bit lost in terms what quests we are doing and everything, because it's been a while. But yeah, we're doing Night of the Raven, and hopefully we are kind of near the end. I think we need to finish collecting those stone tablets. I think this is the last one, and bring them to water mages and speak to Caholdram or that other one. Well, yeah, let's first start by getting this stone golem. I think it's not going to work with arrows. We tried already. So either some spells, or we'll try our luck, well, to fight him with a sword. We also have one shrink monster that can be really easy with that. I wonder if ice block will work on him. I don't think I tried that. Oh, it works. I wonder if it's like the same deal as trolls, hitting them from behind. Actually, that's kinda decent damage. But he's going to unfreeze soon. So let's try to fight him like we would fight a troll. So I will just run around him and try hitting him. He will obviously not like that, and yeah, I was hoping that doesn't happen. Oh yeah, that worked.
Nothing to be had there.
I guess I play this game better if I'm not sleepy. I'm usually sleepy for these streams, but now I'm kinda rested. It is a work day, but I got enough sleep. That was kinda one of the reasons why I didn't stream, because I didn't catch any sleep. Basically, I would drink some coffee and try to power through a late night gaming session, which wasn't a great idea, to be honest. Because after a few months, that doesn't work. You have to catch on some Z's. Oh, that's a nice axe. Let's see. Yeah, we already have one. Night of the Raven expansion has so much more stuff scattered around in terms of weapons. Or maybe it's my imagination. Oh no. No, I don't want to get stuck. Only if I had acrobatics. Oh, hey Nikolai, how are you, my man? It's been a long time. I haven't streamed, and also I don't think you caught the latest streams that were a week ago. So, really happy to see you. Yeah, I think I should go in. Some zombies. Nikolai says, pretty good, very busy working. That's like everybody's day. I wish I could go back to being in college and just kinda quote-unquote studying for exams. I don't think I studied that much. I played more games, to be honest. I should have drank speed potion for this. Oh, that one has decent armor. That's kinda why I need to hit him few more times. Or maybe I'm hitting the other ones. Ah, only if I drank the speed potion. Yeah, I was thinking of changing jobs, and that's also why I totally didn't have any time. I am going to change job probably in near future. So I was working on making my resumes up to date and things like that.
There. Nothing there.
Oh, there's more zombies. Are they? What? Yeah, there is one stuck zombie. Yeah.
Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there. Nothing to plunder.
I'm not mistaken. You are from Germany, yes? I think you are.
Nothing there.
I was looking for jobs, well, the job that I was applying and they didn't take me, yes, but I will apply for other jobs, but that particular job was for the work sites were at Germany and Austria, so there is a chance that I might end up in your country working. They said they don't have well, the need for me at the moment, but they would, if they needed in future, they would call me. But I plan to apply for a whole bunch of jobs, and who knows? There are not too many jobs for my, well, for what I'm doing. I'm doing industrial automation, and yeah, in Serbia there is not much of not much to do. I generally travel to other countries because there's not enough things to do here. Okay, let's see. Right, left. Well, that was easy. So yeah, that's nothing that great. Let's see this one. Yeah, these ones are not locked because they have this purple stone tablet, and it would be a bad design choice for the game to not to require you to have a thieving skill to actually get a quest item. That wouldn't really work. I don't know if anyone like plays Gothic without learning thieving skills. I mean, lockpicking, not actually pickpocketing. I know that people don't do pickpocketing that much, but lockpicking, I think everybody does it. I kinda wanna end up on that side, but I'm not sure how to do it. Maybe from above, we'll see. Kinda vaguely remember there is something there. We should also check a map. Yeah, there was some X. I think that was above us. Yeah, that kinda happens if you don't play the game for a week. Yeah, I think it's above us. But that other one, other X, is definitely there, and I can see something shining there. So it's definitely worth trying to get there. Yeah, the one X was probably here somewhere. Or on the other side? Did I dig it up in the last stream? I don't think I actually did that one.
I think I've found something.
I think those were all mana potions, probably. How do we get there? Definitely from jumping we might end up there, but I'm not sure how I will go back. But let's try it. Whoa! No, that didn't work. Well, at least we can see what's down here. Probably nothing. I used to do Marvin mode and check like those remote places for Easter eggs and things like that. Where would he? I think this is probably going to be best. If I wanna end up on the other side. Not that one, but this one. No, this is not going to work. Maybe if I had acrobatics, which I'm not too far from getting. There has to be an easier way. Ah. Well, that makes sense, maybe. It actually doesn't make any sense. I am definitely sure that I ended up on that side previous playthroughs, but I don't remember. Oh, it's definitely not by jumping. I wanted to try it anyways. Maybe if I time it right, but I'm probably going to die from fall damage, so not going to work. I need acrobatics. Yeah, that would work. Yeah, I definitely got there, but we'll get to it later on, I guess. When I get acrobatics. But there has to be a way to get back. Maybe later on. I don't know if we can do that. When we get to a Valley of Mines, well, this kind of spoiler, but when we get our first teleportation runes, maybe we can jump there, then teleport. If teleportation runes actually work in Night of the Raven part. Oh yeah, we are near the water mages. Yep, I don't know what I was thinking. I thought I am near that guy that will attack me if I am wearing the the bandits armor. But I'm not, which is cool. Okay, I think we need Xardas. Well, there's that bald guy.
About the relics, what about this?
That looks good. Where'd you find that?
I found these tablets in a building to the south.
Ah, a tablet of the Guardians of the Dead. It was they who summoned the spirits of their dead. The builders' connection to their ancestors was very strong. Here is some gold as a reward. Now we have collected all the relics we need. You have done us a great service. I thank you. This will bring us a crucial step forward in our studies. May Adanos protect you. May Adanos...
I thought maybe later on they will translate it and have something else for us. I thought that they would straight away tell us something. Well, let's see. Yeah, this is the thing that we probably should be doing. So Mixer wants me to awaken the ghost of old warrior Prince Khaldron and ask him for advice. He gave me a document with a formula that I'm supposed to read about Khaldron's grave in the west. Well, let's see. Where's that formula? Oh, I'm supposed to read it there, probably. But yeah, let's try it. Okay.
Ighoriat Thorol. Appear to me, Quorhodron, ancient leader of the warrior caste.
That doesn't work here.
Okay, 2. Let's see. I don't remember where exactly that is. So we'll run around a bit, I guess. I'm not running out of them. I think it should be somewhere towards Pirates Camp, but not exactly sure where. I know it's some kind of tomb or something. This is technically west. I should have used a teleporter, probably. I don't know if this is the tomb that they speak of. Maybe I'm mistaken, but we shall see. I actually went too far, I think. This is where that crossbow with magical bolts was. I already got it, so maybe this is it, maybe not.
Thorol. Appear to me, Quorhodron, ancient leader of the warrior caste.
Engla Anthani Osiri.
I don't understand.
Engla Anthani. Engla Anthani Osiri.
I don't understand.
Engla Anthani.
Should have guessed. Well, hopefully water mages will help with that. Let's change the armor. And up, and away we go. No, if actually this should be a bit close. Oh, don't do that. Should be a bit closer if we use a teleporter. Exactly was it? No. Oh, I didn't get any damage. Cool.
Put down that weapon.
Where's Xardas? Let's Oh, here's up there. Okay. Okay. I lost him for a second.
Hey, you!
May Adonos
What? Am I supposed to learn that language now? So I can speak to him? Actually, let's speak to Militia. That makes way more sense than speaking to Xardas. Where's the guy?
Teach me that language.
We'll start with something. As a rule, texts written in the language of the... It was the...
We'll definitely learn them. Let's see. How many points do we have? 22. Yeah. Let's try that.
Teach me that.
We'll start... As a rule... It was the... Go and test your new knowledge. You will see that the script... You are texts written in the language of the warriors mostly deal with weapons and war.
Hopefully this works. Maybe I need to learn the language of warriors, because he's a warrior prince. But I'm hoping this is enough, because I have different ideas for my learning points.
Why do you disturb my rest, Guardian? Tell me, what do you desire?
The land is plagued by earthquakes. We must do something, or the entire island will sink into the sea.
There is nothing left for us to do. The wrath of Adonos has fallen upon Jarkendar to punish the unbelievers.
Grant me access to the Temple of Adonos.
The temple will remain closed for all eternity. Thus did we in the council decide.
Someone has forced his way into the Temple of Adonos.
Nonsense. I myself sealed the door. It is impossible to pass.
Indeed. The praised wisdom of the ancestors is truly overwhelming.
A man of your standing does not speak to me thus. I cannot free myself of the impression that you are not the one you pretend to be. If you require my aid, you must first prove yourself to me. Answer my questions, so that I may be sure that I do not reveal myself to strangers.
Ask away.
I am Khorinis, the old warlord of Jarkendar. You have woken me. To which caste of Jarkendar do you belong?
Ah, I remember that this drove me insane when I first played Gothic, because my English wasn't that great at the time, and I know where I need to find this information, but yeah, it's not like random. You need to know the right answers.
The scholars.
I do not believe I think you should only return when you have decided to tell.
Well, we could brute force it, I think.
Ask
To
So it wasn't scholars, we could brute force it.
the guardians of the dead.
the abilities of a guardian of the dead would have allowed you to waken me, that is true. If you are truly the one you claim to be, you will be able to answer all of my questions. Except for one. Who once protected the people of Jarkandar from enemy attacks?
Nah, I wanna do it
I
right
don't
way.
know.
Then do
Because we learned the language and I do know where we need to get that information. Hopefully I can keep all of that in my head when we learn it. So the idea is to go to... there was those stone statues that hold like books near... There was that place near... There were a lot of orcs in front of it. I think it was House of Scholars. Maybe. But we need to read that if I'm not mistaken. So we'll go to Canyon. Valley Canyon. And I think we'll learn the information we need from there. Obviously, we could brute force it by simply going through all the answers and remember which one is correct and like doing it that way. Very interesting if he got pissed off and zapped us with some magic. I don't think that's going to happen if we brute force, but it would be interesting if he did. Maybe it does, I don't remember. Yeah, there should be some stone thingies here. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Okay. So, Cocodrum's age made it impossible for him to lead our army, and so the priest so the priest insisted on the right of command over him. Okay, so we know the priests wanted the command over the army, over the Cocodrum. They instructed him to resign his office and pass on his sword. The Council of Fire was to determine the successor. However, the warrior caste denied the council a choice. The warriors would not longer submit to Council of Fire and selected his son Rahadems as their new leader. Out of the pride and confidence in his own flesh and blood, Cocodrum decided to give in to them. He delivered the sword to his son in the hope that he would wield it with the same strong hand that he had himself. Huh, okay. Should remember that. Hopefully. Always apologizing for not so great English for reading. I'm not that bad at speaking, but at reading, I'm still not that great. Okay, Rahadims was weak. The will of the sword overcome him and made him its tool. Not even the healers could alleviate the suffering and the atrocities he brought upon the people in his blindness. The sword quickly recognized that the people were too weak to thwart its plans. Only the power of our ancestors could still withstand it. And so it had Rahadem's, I'm butchering the name, banished or executed all of the guardians of the dead. Okay, thus shattering all hope of release from evil. Thus not a single guardian of the dead was left when the remaining 4 disempowered leaders of our people made the better decision to surrender Jarkandar. War raged in the streets as the healers set out to seal the only entrance to our valley forever. Okay, that could be one of the questions that he would ask us, so hopefully I'm putting all that to memory. In these halls, Hodram, the high priest, Cardimon, and I myself discussed a way to defeat Rahadims and the sword. Cahodram and Cahadimon were of the opinion that Rahadims could be defeated in battle with united strength. But I know the power of the sword too well to believe that possible, so I made the use of my right to veto the decisions of the others, and I decided instead to overcome Rahadims with ruse. Cahodram obeyed the decision of the council. He proceeded to the temple of Adonis and sent for his son. His son's hatred had taken such form that Rahadims stomped the temple in the wild frenzy to execute his father. He only recognized our plans when it was too late for him. Cahodram closed the holy chambers of the temple behind him, and Rahadims was trapped in the temple for all the time. Okay. That's really a long story, and we are going to be questioned about that story. So let's see. So we know that there is a sword, powerful artifact that was also mentioned in in the beginning. Like I think Xardas said something about that. Oh, we have 2 more. Okay. Because only the guardians of the dead could call the ancestors. Their absence hurt deeply. Without the council of the ancestors, we are at mercy of our people. The healers were sent to seal the portal and destroy the key. Only the Adonis knows what happened to them, or if they even achieved their goals. The warrior caste has been destroyed by Wrath of Adonis. The heart of the old warrior prince is broken. Only the remaining priests rise, hope, and preach constantly of the rebirth of our once magnificent city. However, we scholars know that bitter truth. Jarkandar has fallen and will fade in the river of time. Okay. And this is the last one. Archimedes was imprisoned forever in the temple of Adonis, but the power of the sword was not broken. Its influence had become too great. Oh, greetings, Morgenwolf. How are you? The killings in the streets would not stop. The wrath of Adonis ended everything. The seas raised itself over Jakandar and flooded the whole city. Only the temple and structures in the higher places were left almost untouched. The few who survived the catastrophe no longer had the strength to rebuild the city, and thus the fate of Dracula was sealed. I'm hoping I'm not spoiling anything for you, Morgenwolf. I'm not sure how far are you in the story. Maybe you went further than I am because I didn't play for a week or so. Come on. 8 to morning, and let's run to the ghost of Khorinis and answer his questions, which I'm probably going to mess up.
Ask away.
To which caste of Jakandar do you belong?
The Guardians of the Dead.
Who once protected the people of Jakandar from enemy attacks?
The Healers.
Who can give me a direct order?
Wait, the healers? Not the priests, I think. He definitely surrendered. Yeah, I think I'm going to mess it up.
The priests.
Who brought the evil upon us?
Well, his son. And he's a warrior priest.
The warrior caste.
Who has the final word in the Council of Five?
God damn it. Yeah.
The priest.
Who alleviates suffering and attends to the ill?
Well, this one is simple.
The healers.
Who seal the portal to guard the world from evil?
Was it scholars, I think?
The scholars.
Your wrong answers reveal your evil intention.
I know I'm going to mess it up.
Ask away.
To which
Okay.
The Guardian.
who once protected the people of Jarkandar from enemy attacks?
I don't.
Then do not.
Let's see all the questions,
Ask
try to
away.
remember them, and then we'll try to figure it out with the stone books. Guardians of the Dead. Okay. Who protected the... Wait.
To which
Guardians of the Dead. Who once protected the... Let's say warrior.
can give me
Who can give him a direct order? Okay, let's... Doesn't matter.
The priest.
who brought the
Who brought the evil?
upon us?
The
Who has
Is the final...
priests.
who and
Others? Okay.
who?
Okay, so I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a save game here. Let's name it Q for Kuhodram. And then I'll run to that place. Actually, I should just load. Maybe I have a save game. Actually, do not have a save game. That's a bummer. And we'll make a save game there, so we can check the books. Going to a wrong place. We need to go to Canyon. Yeah, I have to take the jacket off. It's getting a bit too hot. We can also read some of the tablets that we collected since we learned the first level of their language. But let's do that later on. Hopefully I remember. And this one is going to be S for scholars. So let's check. Wait. What? Ah. Wait a second. Can we no longer read them? Oh no, we can read them, but I don't understand what's going on with the first one. That's weird. That one is important, I think. Why cannot I read it again? So we need who can give the director actually. Maybe it's maybe we should read the other side first to check that. Maybe the story starts there. Let's see. Maybe I read this first. Killers sealed the portal and destroyed the key. That was one of the questions. Killers destroyed the key. Interesting. That's kinda... I did think that first one is actually where it says who can give him direct order. That's annoying. Only the power of answers could withstand it. Wait, do I need to visit the other temples? Do they also have this stone lecture thingies? From this one I just learned that the healers destroyed the key. If I need to travel to other ones and read everything, that's going to be a bit hard. We'll see. Let's go to the one where the bandits are. I think that one is kind of easy. At some point I will have to... Actually, I don't have to get... I do have to get some speed potions.
What does he know about duty?
I want to see if I have some tablets that I want to read straight away. I think these strength tablets could be okay to read, because I'm not going to do a strength character.
I
Cannot
can't read that.
read level 2. Two-handed combat, we're not going to be doing two-handed, so... But it's also completely useless to read them. We'll do one-handed, so we'll hold off on that. Magic we can do, definitely. Life energy. We will hold off on dexterity. Crossbows, yeah, doesn't really help us. Archery, I don't want to do it right away. Okay. I'll use this bat, save, and then we'll buy a whole bunch of potions. Great.
I want.
Name it.
Give me some of your hasty hair.
Rather violent.
Give me some of your.
Rather.
Give me some of your hasty herring.
Ra, 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 ra,
Give me some.
rather
I think that should be enough for now.
Things would have turned out differently if it hadn't been for us.
Yeah, it's not here. Where was the temple? I honestly can't remember if there are stone statues in here that we can read. This was House of Warriors. There are no stone statues.
Same old thing, all over again.
Maybe I'm going crazy, but I thought I saw those stone book stands somewhere else. I don't think there are any in this temple. Basically, where we need to enter.
What with?
Okay, we check the one jungle in Wally. I think just the House of Scholars has it. Okay, the one that's further away. Actually, I shouldn't have loaded. To Canyon, no, to Wally. Yeah, that guy that is going to attack me for wearing Bandit's armor is kinda annoying. Okay, looks like only the ones where the scholars are. What about the tablets? We even have any? We just have red one. Oh, we could have read this before giving it to Xardas. We, the last 3 leaders of a council of 5, have provided the chambers of the temple with traps and hidden the entrance so that the sword will never again see the light of day. Okay. So it's definitely just in the Temple of Scholars. Maybe Xardas can give us more information now that we have spoken to Khorinis, but I really doubt it. Yeah, it's worth checking. Not I maybe need to reload to some previous save game and read the first book that doesn't want to be read. Wait, nah, I thought I saw some mob in the distance.
I talked to Khorinis.
And? What did he say?
He'll only help me if I answer some questions.
What is the problem?
I'm not sure what I should answer.
We know that the Sky City built a library to the north. They made great efforts to record the events of the past.
Sorry guys,
Perhaps you'll find
my
an answer
audio
to
setup
Khorinis'
went.
demands of you. I don't know.
Wait a minute.
Will he repeat that? He won't.
May
We
I
have to check the quest log. So he answered some. Actually, what? Where's our save game? Okay, we'll use that one. And we'll listen to him again. Yeah, I'm using voice meter potato, so that's the latest one. And it resets the audio engine every 6 hours, and I forgot to reset it before I started streaming, because if I manually reset it, it's going to run for 6 hours, but I forgot to do it. So that's kind of what is going on with this. Actually, let's use... No, I didn't want to override the save game. Doesn't matter.
I talked to Khorinis.
And? What did he say?
He will only help me if I answer some questions.
What is the problem?
I'm not sure what I should answer.
We know that the scholars of this city built a library to the north. They made great efforts to record the events of the past. Perhaps you will find the answers that Quahodran demands of you there. May Adanos protect...
Ah, I thought he would help us a bit more.
May...
So we read all the books, but the one is messing with me. Okay, let's go to Quahodran and make a save game there. We already have one, but I bought all those speed potions, so I'm going to override it. And then we'll use the bit older save game so I can read that book again. Yeah. Okay, that's Quahodran. And our save game at Scholars doesn't work as it should. We can check the quest log, what he requires us. So, who can give the Quahodran direct order? Who is to blame for evil that befall the people of Jakandar? Who has the last word in Council of Fire? Who alleviates the suffering, cares for Jakandar? Who closed the portal and protected the world? That was healers, that's what I know. Now let's load the game to this. And see if this is going to work. Oh, it's working! Great! So Quahodran, okay, Quahodran age made it impossible for him to lead the army, and so the priest insisted on the right of command over him. Okay, so the priest can give him a direct order. Let's see, who wants to protect? Who can give Quahodran the direct order? Priests can. Okay. Let's see the next thing. They instructed him to resign. Oh, the Council of Five was determined to determine his successor. However, their warrior caste denied the council a choice. The warriors would no longer submit to Council of Five and selected his son Rahadim as their new leader. Ah, okay. So the warriors denied the Council of Five. Okay, let's see again. Who is to blame for the evil that befall the people of Jakandar? I guess the warrior caste. Who has the last word in the Council of... But warriors kinda denied the Council of Five, so I guess the warriors. Who alleviates suffering and cares for sick of Jakandar? That would be healers, maybe. Who closed the portal and protected the world from evil? Quahodran and that other guy. But let's see. This was determined to secure the work has denied the. So they had the last word technically. So the priest wanted to take the power for Khodram. Warriors gave the power to Rahadims. Huh. Okay, we're getting somewhere. So we should just look for the books that, well, they are mentioned, it kind of, except those last two ones, I think. So Khorinis was weak, the sword overcame him, not even healers could alleviate the suffering, and brought upon the people. Okay, so the healers tried to alleviate the suffering, that's what their job is usually. Who alleviates the suffering is for it. There's a healer who closed the portal, protected the door. That was also healers. Who has the last word in Council of 5? Maybe warriors, I'm not sure. Who is to blame for evil that before Jakandar? Warriors. Who gave the Khodram direct order? Priests. Who once protected the people from enemy attacks? Once. So before. Let's see. This one doesn't mention any house whatsoever. Like, this old school RPG style requires you to think, unlike some other RPGs. I could have checked that the guide online for this kind of thing, but I like to suffer. Let's see this one. Does it mention any house? Guardians of the Dead could call the ancestors. Okay, so that one we know. The healers were sent to seal the portal and destroy the key. Okay, that's what we learned already. The warrior cast was destroyed by Wrath of Xardas. The heart of the old warrior prince is broken. Only the remaining priests raise the hope and preach constantly of the rebirth of our magnificent city. Well, this it says 6, so it's healers, but yeah, the priests also care for the people. Let's try it.
Ask away. The Guardians of the Dead.
Who once protected the people of Jakandar from enemy attacks?
This one is that I'm not sure who once protected.
The war.
Who can give me a direct order?
That would be priests.
The priests.
Who brought the evil upon us?
Well, the warriors?
The warrior caste.
Who has the final word in the Council of 5?
The warrior caste.
Who alleviates suffering and attends to the ill?
The healers.
Who sealed the portal to guard the world from evil?
The healers.
Your wrong answers reveal your evil intentions.
Come on. Take 2.
Ask away.
To which
The guardians of the dead.
who once protected the people of
The guardians of the dead.
Who can give me a direct order?
The priests.
Who brought the evil upon us?
The warrior caste.
Who has the final word in the Council of Five?
The warrior caste.
Who alleviates suffering and attends to the ill?
The healers.
Who sealed the portal to guard the world from evil?
The healers.
You're wrong.
Well, I'm messing it way too much. I think the first one, it asks who once protected the people of Xardas. I think it's the Guardians of the Dead, because they only could withstand the power of the sword, but Rahadimis banished them, so only the power of our ancestors could still withstand it, so probably that's who. Wait, this says, so I made use of my right to veto the decision of others, and I decided instead to overcome Khorinis with a ruse. That means that since we're reading the scholars documents, so the scholars have the right to veto. Maybe. And it says Khorinis obeyed the decision of the council. Okay, so scholars have the right to veto, and Okay, the other text is not related to the question. So, scholars have the power to veto. So who has the last word in Council of Five? That would be scholars, probably. Who can give the whole direct order? The priests made him surrender the power, so that's probably Guardians of the Dead. Priests. Who is to blame? Warriors. Who has the last? Scholars. And I think healers, and then healers again. Who closed the portal to protect? Yeah, let's double check that, but I think it's also healers. Yeah, this is, even though a bit troublesome to figure it out, but it's really fun to do so. So this one should say, the healers were sent to seal the portal and destroy the key. Only the ancestors knows that, so on and so forth. So the healers destroyed the key, and then let's see. I think this last book doesn't say anything that's important. I could be wrong, I kinda missed the first one.
Ask to the Guardian.
Who once protected the people of Xardas from enemy attacks?
The Guardians of the Dead.
Who can give me a direct order?
The Priests.
Who brought the evil upon us?
The Warrior Caste.
Who has the final word in the Council of Five?
The Scholars.
Who alleviates suffering and attends to the ill?
The Healers.
Who seal the portal to guard the world from evil?
The Healers.
You're wrong.
Wait.
Ask
To
I don't think I messed it up. Guardians of the Dead.
the
who can
Priests.
the Priest.
who brought
The War.
who has the
Scholars.
The Scholars.
who alleviates suffering?
The Priest.
Who sealed the portal to guard the world from
The Healers.
your
I think the one answer we shouldn't
Ask away.
answer. Wait a second. Guardians of the Dead.
who once protected
I don't.
and do not
So that's not the question that
Ask
we are.
to
Guardians of the Dead.
The Guard.
who can give
Try that one.
I don't know.
and do not
Okay, so it's there's actually the question further up the chain. The Guardians of the Dead.
who can give
Priests.
The Priest.
who brought
I don't know.
and do not
Ask away.
to which who
The Priests.
who brought
The Warrior Caste.
who has
The Scholar.
who alleviates suffering?
The Healers.
Who sealed the portal to guard the world from evil?
I don't know.
You're wrong.
Ask
To which
I don't.
and do
Ask
to which
The
I
Ask
to which
The he
I to which
The
I
Ask
to which
The
I
Okay, only
Ask
works
away.
if we are Guardians of the Dead. That's kind of.
The Guardian. The guardians of the dead.
Who can give me a direct order?
The scholars.
Who brought?
The
Who has?
The skull.
Who alleviates?
The
Who seals
the healer.
your
Ask
to wit?
the
Who
the
who can give?
the
Who brought?
the warrior.
Who has?
The scholars.
Who alleviates suffering and attends?
The
Who sealed the portal to guard the world from evil?
the
Your
I'm missing something.
the
who
I don't know.
and do
After
who can
I don't
and do
ask
to which
the
who
the guardian.
who can
The priest.
who brought
I don't
and do
ask
to which
I wanna see
guardian.
if there's a question that I supposed to skip.
I
Okay, no. It's
Ask
further
who?
up.
who can who brought
The-
who has
I don't
and do
ask
to which
the
who brought
the
who has
the s-
who and
I don't know.
and do
How am I supposed to
Ask away.
skip one question? I'm not supposed to.
The priest.
who can give me
The
who brought
I
and do
I thought I had it. So the priests definitely have and the priests insisted on the right of command over him. They instructed him to resign the offer and pass on the sword. So the priests have command over him. Who can give Hakon direct order? Yes. Once protected the people of Jakandar. That's one that I'm not sure. Who's the blame for the evil that befall? So here it says the Council of Five was to determine itself. However, the warrior has denied the council a choice. So they're basically selected Rahadimis, who actually Well, technically, Kaldram, well, the warrior cast and Kaldram made the mistake. But they're all to blame. Like the priests made him resign, so then the warrior cast didn't want to listen to the Council of Five, so they're to blame. But the priests are also technically to blame, I guess. Well, maybe it's who can give Holland direct order priests, who is to blame for evil that befall the Jarkandar, maybe the priests again, or warriors. It's kinda... Who has the last word in Council of 5? That's definitely scholars, because they can veto. Who is the pain and cares for the sick in Jarkandar? Well, that would be healers and also priests in a sense. And healers close the portal. Well, let's try that theory with priests.
Ask away.
To which caste?
The Guardian.
Who was protected?
The Guardians of the Dead.
Who can give me a direct order?
The Priests.
Who brought the evil upon us?
The Priests.
Who has the final word in the Council of Five?
The Scholars.
Who alleviates suffering and attends to the ill?
The Healers.
Who seal the portal to guard the world?
The Healers.
Your wrong answers reveal your evil intent.
Ask away.
To which caste of Jarkandar do you belong?
The
Who was protected?
The Guardians of...
Who can give me a direct order?
The Priests.
Who brought the evil upon us?
The Warrior.
Who has...
The Scholars.
Who alleviates suffering?
The Priest.
Who seal the...
The Healer.
You're wrong.
Honestly, I thought that it's going to be easier. Well, I would say that the warriors are to blame the most, because they didn't allow Council of Five to determine the successor. But generally Calholdrum is to blame. I'm not sure also about the first one, who protected the people of Jarkandar from enemy attacks. Let's see, maybe I'm missing it. Technically, Caholdrum once protected because he was a leader of their army? Who closed the portal to protect the world from the evil? This one says the healers. War rage in the streets as the healers set out to seal the only entrance to our valley for. But that's yeah. Healers. Getting tired. Okay, let's check it more. Stinking. It stopped working. I think my first idea who has the last word in council would be warriors, because they decided. And we'll go with who brought the evil. The priest started the whole, well, shenanigans. So who is the blame for the evil to befall of people of Jacna? We'll go with priest, who has the last word in council. We'll do warriors. And since technically warriors decided who is going to be the next wearer of the user of the sword, priest did give the order to Khorinis, but warriors technically also did. The first one who once protected the people of Jakarta, that's probably the Guardians of the Dead. And we know the healers closed the portal. Who alleviates the suffering and cares for the sick in Jakarta? That's kind of looks obvious, but I think we're messing with that one. Because here it says not even the healers could alleviate the suffering and atrocities he brought upon people in his blindness, so they didn't. But technically the scholars did help. So it says Khorinis and Cardamon were of the opinion that Radimus could be defeated in battle with united strength, but I knew that the power of the sword is too well to believe that possible. So I made use right veto decision of the other side. Decided instead of overcoming Khorinis to ruse, and basically so the scholars but what this book says, and I myself, is that a scholar or if I'm missing something? Well, let's say that the scholars basically help the people in the end.
Ask away.
To which caste of Jakarta do you belong?
The Guardians.
Who
of the Dead.
Who can give me a direct order?
Well, let's say the warriors gave him direct order when they made him give the sword to his son, technically.
The warrior caste.
Who brought the evil?
The priests that wanted him to resign, technically.
The priests.
I don't know.
Who has the final word in the Council of Five?
Warriors technically hijacked the council and decided for them, so warriors.
The warrior caste.
Who alleviates suffering and attends to the ill?
The scholars.
Who seal the portal to guard the world from evil?
The healers.
Your wrong answers reveal your evil intentions. I shall not help.
Ask away.
To which caste of Jakarta do you belong?
The Guardians of the Dead.
Who once protected the people of Jakarta from enemy attacks?
This is once, so maybe before. Let's try warriors.
The
I don't know.
warrior caste.
Who can give me a direct order?
The priest told him to resign, so yeah, let's try that. I'm messing it so much that I'm not sure.
The priests.
Who brought the evil upon us?
Warriors, when they made decision took the decision for the council, basically. So I would say warriors.
The warrior caste.
Who has the final word in the Council of Five?
Scholars, because they have the right to veto. That makes more sense.
The scholars.
Who alleviates suffering and attends to the ill?
The healers.
Who seal the portal to guard the world from evil?
Is the last one?
I don't know.
What?
And shall grant you my aid.
I'm not sure. I thought the healers, they still a wall, but they didn't seal a portal. It doesn't say the portal.
Now listen here. A truly evil fellow has gained access to the Temple of Adanos. If you don't let me into the temple right now, it will probably be too late and everything will go down the drain.
That cannot be. The High Priest Cardiman and I are the only ones in Jarkandar who know how to open the gate to Adanos' temple.
Well, then your pal Cardiman must have blabbed. I'm telling you the gate was open. I saw it myself.
Well, there is truth in your voice. I shall no longer doubt your words.
I should hope so.
Take then the password. It is written on this stone tablet. Speak the words at the sealed gate of the temple, and it will open. My time is done. Alas, I can no longer help you. But remember, beware the chambers of Adanos, else your death is certain.
Wait, what about the chambers?
My strength is failing. Farewell. We shall meet again in the realm of the dead.
Okay, finally. Oh. Wait.
Nothing to plunder.
Yeah, that's weird. He left a spirit body. Yes, this was fun.
Hey! The problem with the temple gate is solved.
Has the spirit spoken?
Yes, he has.
Then you know how to get into the temple.
Correct. And he also told me what is in the temple. He spoke of a mighty sword and the chambers of Adanos.
By Adanos, what fools we are. How could we have been so naive? The hints in the records. This sword can only be the claw of Beliar. We must get through those chambers as soon as possible and take possession of the weapon.
What are the chambers of Adanos?
We now know that the entrance is not the only obstacle that prevents us from entering the depths of the temple. In the temple itself, there are 3 chambers, which are meant to deter all intruders. The colored relics of the builders are the key. Only if we gather all the relics and solve their riddles will we enter the inner sanctum of the temple. I don't know whether Raven was able to decipher the riddles of the temple, but if that is the case, we have a big problem.
What is the Claw of Beliar?
It is the incarnation of evil. Beliar himself created it. Whoever bears it possesses a terrible tool of destruction. The more powerful the bearer is, the mightier the power of the claw. Only someone who is strong of spirit and steadfast in his faith, can withstand its spell. Now it is clear to me why the builders sealed off this valley. They brought this weapon of evil into their city and fell under its power. These arrogant fools destroyed one another out of greed. The cruelty knew no end until Adonis's wrath swept across the land and sank everything into the sea. Indeed, the creators of the portal did well to hide these things from the rest of the world. And what a tragic end for such a wonderful culture. Do you realize the urgency of our mission now? Raven is a strong fighter and is blinded by his lust for power. In his hand, the claw will be an instrument of destruction. He must not get the weapon, or we shall all be lost.
What exactly do I do with the relics in the temple?
We know too little. However, it is to be hoped that you'll recognize their significance once you're in the temple. I'm sorry that I can't tell you more. It's all up to you now. Take the relics and make your way immediately to the temple. May Adonos be merciful and protect us all. Perhaps it is not yet too late. May Adonos protect you.
Okay, maybe other magicians have something to say? No. Before we go into the temple, I wanna check if some other NPCs will speak to us about something.
I've talked to Khorinis.
Then you were really able to waken him from the realm of the dead? That's unbelievable. I am more and more amazed by these builders. Who knows what they could have achieved if they still existed today?
Hey.
Let's make a save here. No. Hey, pirates have something for us before we go in. Since Greg told us to report to him what's going on in Bandits camp, and this is kind of big deal.
I'm staying out of it.
There's one more thing I'd like to know.
And that is...
That's no secret. It's a bad business.
Okay, they don't have anything for us.
Turned out differently.
Where was the save game? Here? Okay, cool.
Pirate.
Yeah, forgot to change the armor. Okay. Bandits camp. Okay, so I'm not actually going to open the door. I am, but not in this stream because I'm getting hungry and I should also go to sleep soon. So we'll continue maybe tomorrow or the next day after that. So let's do a save game and we'll host somebody. So let's have some music going on in a second. will host Zenki, he's playing Witcher, or Whitelocks, he's also playing Witcher.